Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey girlfriend, you've reached Risky Intentions, where the balanced fun hoes go for spiritual enlightenment while still being a little risque. Follow us each week as we unpack healing past trauma, living with intention, and vibing higher, as we share all the raunchy ass stories that got us here.
Welcome, you guys, to the first episode of Risky Intentions. I'm CiCi.
And I'm Jordie.
And welcome.
Welcome. This is our first time recording, first time being in a studio space.
We're here. We've made it.
Professional. We got our laptops here. We got a notepad.
I will send you an email right now.
Thank you. I would love that.
We're going to get a little risky.
And a little intentional.
Yeah, we're going to keep it very intentional. We're very intentional women now.
Right.
But it took a lot of risky, wild shit to get us here.
Right.
To get us focused.
We're evolved. We are on the path of moving forward and going up and up. So
absolutely.
I love that for us.
And I definitely feel like I try to move from a place of love and light.
Right.
And I just think back to, younger me.
Younger CiCi.
Ooh, she was
CiCi.
dark. Baby C was so dark. I'm like, baby, who hurt you?
Right. Like, I could tell you.
But I will tell you. That's stories for another time, for sure. But welcome.
Welcome.
We're here. We're in the building.
It's
and
been
we're
a
feeling
long
ourselves.
time coming. This has been like I don't know.
We've been working. It's been in the works.
It's been some time. It's been some time that we've been putting in for this. So it's a little secret project that we are very excited to share with y'all. So tune in. I'm excited for this.
What's the tea?
All right, guys. So we are here for our What's the Tea segment, which is just kind of going to be a little brief of what's going on, current events that are happening in the news right now. And C, to kick it off with...
I know it's so childish, but it's like also comedy to me. Diddy has changed his name yet again. And I feel like my whole life has been the evolution of Diddy. Excuse me. Brother Love now.
Is that what he's going by?
Or Sean Love Combs.
Oh, stop it.
Brother Love. Why? Why?
Diddy? Why?
He's been...
What do you call him?
I don't know. I guess I call him Diddy because
I call him Diddy too.
Sometimes I'll go out and I'll have like a really lit night and don't let it be like a day I just made it a cute coin because then I feel like I turn into C Diddy.
Right.
Like you get a drink, you get a drink, you get a drink.
Okay.
It's like a joke.
Got it. Right.
But he started off as Puff Daddy.
Right.
And then he was just Puffy Combs, if you will. Then P Diddy. Then just Diddy.
Oh my goodness.
And now Sean Love Combs? Brother Love? Like, is he going to get on a track like, it's Brother Love, y'all? No, we don't want to hear it.
Well, my what's the tea or what's in the news is Bill and Melinda Gates getting a divorce, which is kind of crazy because they've been together.
Expensive.
It does sound expensive, right? They've been together. There's 27 years. They shared 3 children. She came out, after a great deal of thought and a lot of work in our relationship. We have made the decision to end our marriage. They have 3 children. They have all these philanthropy. They do not have a prenuptial agreement.
Ooh, she finna run off with the bag twice.
I don't know. Listen, I feel like, but you have
Bill Gates.
But I think a lot of the philanthropy efforts and just everything, I think a lot of that stuff was her, right? So I think it's just a matter of like, wow, one, you don't have this prenuptial agreement, which is crazy. I mean, in today's society of just, that's insane, right? Like,
I feel like he'll look out. I really do. I don't feel like it'll be too messy unless she's like a greedy type of person.
But I don't even know.
She's like, no, check this out.
But I feel like after 27
I know what you got going
years
on.
of like being your,
divorces get nasty.
Do you not feel like she's not worthy of like?
Oh, of course.
I'm taking all.
No, of course. It should just be simple,
right.
simple math.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know this man. He
don't
might
know.
feel
It's
differently.
kind of interesting though. Like, why are you guys getting a divorce after 20? Like, you know
like,
what
were
I
you guys
mean?
already out of it? And it was like, let's just stick together
But Bill
until...
Gates and like this whole thing of feeding children.
She was like, no, Bill, I'm not getting vaccinated. I'm not with your vaccination shit. And I'm out of here.
I'm fucking out of here.
I know you guys just made it this year, and I'm out of here.
And now here we are. Damn.
That's probably why.
You might have solved that cure real fucking quick.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But you know what? She'll be fine. She'll be fine regardless.
Just fine. I feel like both of them will be just fine.
Of course.
How old is that to be? I mean, I also feel like after 27 some years.
Let's just ride this thing out.
Like, I don't know if I want to get a
Ride it
divorce
off to the
after
sunset.
that. Of just like, you know, like
You sleep in your room, I'll sleep in my room.
right. Can we work this out of like just
And their
living
situation, you live on
separated?
that side of the house, I'll live on this side
I'll
of the
live
house.
on this corner, the
You won't even know I'm here.
right.
You won't even know I'm here.
Absolutely. I'm sure their house is massive.
Absolutely. Compound. It's a whole city.
It's
A whole
city.
electronic city.
The Gates Enterprise. Yeah, I don't know. We'll
That's
see.
wild, but let me find out he's with a little 20-something-year-old.
Girl, a 20-some-year-old would bag him up real quick. Are you kidding me?
Said,
Bill Gates? She's
"Babe,
like, Bill Gates money? Stop it.
When are you coming out with the iPhone 13?
That's
Babe.
not him. He's Microsoft.
You're
It's
right.
Apple.
You're right. And I'm even more not shit for that. Because I'd be her. Babe. But when, babe?
Oh,
When can I get a new
millennials.
laptop?
Stop it. That's hilarious. So yeah, they asked for space and peace during this time of them figuring their shit out.
So we're going to talk about all the trifling things that have occurred this week.
Yeah.
I'm big on respect. That's why my tribe life this week is really personal.
Talk about it, sis.
We're going to talk about it. Whatever.
about
It
it.
happened.
Talk
It's
about it.
life.
Let me hear this.
Whatever. But so somebody I was seeing very much like flex on me in person. And I've never been flexed on in person.
Wait, T. Let me just pause it for a second because I literally said, like, wait to tell me the story because I want to hear it for the pod. So this is genuinely, like, some real reaction.
It's your first time
This is
hearing.
my first time hearing
What the
it.
fuck happened? I'm not going to go into mad details or whatever,
But just
but
tell me, tell
I've
me,
never been flexed on in person.
what was the flex? He, like,
Big muscles on a bitch.
no.
He said, oh, hey, shorty, like, oh,
No.
hey, it's me.
Stop it.
And then, you know, I'm also, like, prideful, so I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Like,
Word.
whatever. And I was like, you know what? Then the tequila starts talking, right? And we're out, we're drinking. I'm already drunk before I pulled up.
Let's be real.
I said, I'm going to need a shot because I don't know what's happening here. Like, I was just there 2 days ago.
Wait,
and
so was the flex before you got there or was it when you got there?
we ran into each other. So I got there.
Okay.
Person pulled up and was like very nonchalant, like almost like I barely know this woman. I have never seen her. I do not know her.
What?
Huh?
What?
Hello. Am I delusional?
Truman.
Maybe I'm in another reality right now, right?
No.
So I'm like, let me just like, I'm gonna go over there real quick. Like, I'm gonna just go over there real quick.
Right. Be the bigger person. What's up?
Hey,
Hey,
what's
I'm not gonna
up?
make this
Like,
awkward.
What's going on? Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Still very nonchalant. Like, almost won't even look me in the face.
Who was he with?
Of course, other women. Of course.
Okay.
Friends, other women, like,
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
You out. You outside.
You outside.
We outside. LA just opened back up. Whatever.
Right.
But what?
Wow.
Just, and then I'm like, trying to make conversation. It's just so awkward. Like, the most awkwardest shit ever. That I'm like, eventually I was just like, you know what? It's okay. Like, those are my exact words.
You're like talking to yourself at this point.
It's okay.
CiCi, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Literally grabs shoulders like, it's okay.
Oh,
It's
my
okay.
gosh.
Just walk away. Like, that's the night. Whatever.
Right.
Then more tequila was had. Maybe a shot of Hennessy happened in there, and why would I do such a thing? But I did that. So now, by the end of the night, I'm lit.
You trifling.
Now, when they go low, we go lower.
Right.
And I felt some type of way. I felt like played.
Right.
You don't have to do all that. We're not in a relationship. Like, you're not my man. But key. Like, also, just don't, like, respect.
Yeah.
Respect more than anything. More than anything.
Yeah.
Just respect things.
The same way that I would give to you. The same way that I would give to you.
That's
if I was out with a group of with men and I ran into you.
I would never just be like.
I would never just.
I never seen this man. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, such and such. Like,
weird.
no, I'm going to say hello.
It's
like,
weird.
normal.
It's weirdo energy.
So then.
I don't like that.
Leaving.
I don't like that.
Leaving. See him leaving. Like, see him as I'm leaving. And I'm like, bye. Still being my normal self. Barely a bye. Then, like, the tequila took over, and I said a lot of mean things. A lot of very mean things.
What did you say, sis? What were the words? What did you say?
I don't have to say all the words.
You don't have to say all verbatim. But
not verbatim, but, like, I just went off. Like, you're funny acting, whatever.
Right. Let me tell you about yourself.
Like, yeah, I'm not going to hold back. Like, that's some bitch shit. Like, what are we on?
You said that's some bitch shit?
That's some bitch shit. Like, you're doing some bitch shit right now.
That's...
And I was like, and for these little girls, like, I definitely was like, fuck with some batter bitches. Like, bitches' wigs is crooked out here. Just being reckless, right?
Oh, you put him in the fucking casket. This bitch is like, put him in the casket.
I said, you know what? You ain't never gonna talk to me again. It's fine. It's fine.
You ain't never gonna have an opportunity to diss me again, bitch.
Whatever. But
Fuck
also,
that.
I feel like I have evolved so much. Like, I used to be a really angry person.
Yeah.
Really angry. You know, shout out to my first 2 serious relationships because they had to deal with a crazy bitch. Like, not on a regular basis, but once you got me to a mad point, like, I would be disrespectful. I would
like
say
evolving.
the wildest shit, like,
Yeah.
I'm going to hurt you, right? Oh. And I thought that I was evolved. I thought.
But he took you there.
A little bit.
How did that make you feel of him being able to get you out of character and out of body of, like, that power?
In the moment, I didn't care. And today, I was like, I should apologize. Regardless if you were wrong, whatever. You got to own that. You got to deal with that. And you probably don't give a fuck, right?
Not at all.
At all. But I know who I am, right?
Yeah.
I know who the woman who I want to be.
Right.
And that's not her.
But
that ain't her.
But maybe you shouldn't apologize to him. Maybe you should apologize to yourself.
Jade. Dropping the gems. You right. I need to write myself a letter.
Yeah, you do.
I'm sorry you got it a character, see?
Right. Yeah. But I feel like, you know what, you owe it to yourself of like.
To my higher self.
You owe it to your higher self and just, like.
We backslid.
It's okay. And that's normal.
You're right.
That is human. But you owe it to yourself. Like, nah, you ain't never going to get me out like this.
Not like that.
Right.
Not all wild and all outside.
Right. Right.
But I was like, that's just so not my character. Like, I truly moved from a place of love and light. Like, 99.9% of the time.
Right. You're a very light person.
And when I get out of character, I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
And then I think it's also, like, it's important of, like, listening to your body, listening to your, like, okay, why was my reaction that? Because you felt really...
I felt played.
Even in a drunk state, you felt like... This is an attack.
Definitely younger me for sure. Right. Physically, like, would have went up. We're going up. I'm going all the way up.
Do you know that I've never gotten physical with somebody. Like, I've never, like, hit a person.
Pure soul. So, actually, he made me feel a lot better about that. I didn't know this was going to also be a therapy session.
Amen.
I wasn't ready. Because I was like, have I evolved? Do I apologize? Do I not? Maybe, maybe if we cross paths, maybe.
But you know what I think evolving is and what that means is, like, you probably wouldn't have been in that state of mind to even think, like, damn, I was really kind of out of body and out of character. And I should apologize. Like, that's the moment of, like, I evolved.
That awareness. That self-awareness, even though, like,
the awareness, the accountability of just, like, yeah, I don't need to react that way. No matter of what it is. So like, it's to yourself.
I'm sorry to
anyone
myself
else.
more than anything.
Girl, don't talk about me though, because I'm like low key narcissist, and
You're like, sorry. What does that mean? Bitch, I'm sorry you're offended.
yes, for real.
You should get over that.
I'm so sorry that you
Don't
took it
be
that
like
way.
that.
No, I know. I'm trying to grow.
Let's find out. I need to do some more shadow work. Hold on.
Right. Right. So now we are gonna transition to
Our freak of the week?
our freak of the week / cocktail.
Our cocktail.
Which is kind of like, I like this idea. It's so funny. I was like listening to a podcast earlier in this week, and I heard the word cocktail. And I was like, that's so genius. Cocktail. Like,
A little tale.
like a little tale.
Little
of the
tales
cock
about our
while we're sipping
sexual
on some-
adventures
on
or
some-
sexual adventures that we've heard about.
Absolutely. And I love that because
We won't expose
you
nobody.
will never know if it's about me, if it's about a story I heard.
Nah, I'm an open book. I'll let y'all know.
I feel like I'm kind of like, I'm definitely an open book, but I'm definitely kind of private.
She's a shy girl,
I'm
shy
a
girl.
Shy girl. So yeah, this freak of the week or cocktail, if you will, it's so funny. I follow this guy, Gotti West. Shout out to Gotti West. Went to CSUN, my fellow alum. He's fucking the truth. So he posted this thing that was like, he used to be an RA, which is like the resident advisor. You know, they kind of would run the floor.
Make
You
sure
know,
the
have
people in the
whatever.
dorms acting
Are
right.
acting right. And he posted this thing that I guess he got a letter from like the fucking dean of housing. I don't know. And it's like
The dean sent it to him. Or just posted
to like
it
all of the RAs.
to everybody.
To
Got
the
it.
RAs. And it was like masturbation notice. It says masturbation in the showers is a violation of California State University housing code. The shower drains are not designed to handle semen. The excessive amount of semen in the drains costs thousands of dollars in maintenance and must be reflected in housing price increases for the next year. It's your money. Please masturbate in your own room. I didn't know that semen was like a thing that fucking
A drainage clog situation.
Right? Is that
That's
a problem?
disgusting. What are y'all eating,
But
first of all?
Absolutely. That's where my head went. Like, what are you eating that would make your
eating?
semen that
Damn,
thick?
there's cement. Cement semen. Disgusting. Oh my gosh.
Disgusting. That's gross. It's disgusting.
But also, why are you
why are you
comfortable
jacking off in the shower?
in a public shower?
That's nasty. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
This is a communal space, and we don't need that.
And it's like, how many times did they like either catch people or have to clean the drains?
How do you know? It's like, what is this goo? Like,
Ew, poor plumber. Poor maintenance man on the CSUN campus.
and not enough Drano for life. Okay, wait. Do you have another?
Well, I mean,
else?
if y'all want a little education,
Yeah.
so there's a thing called sexual denial. I think a lot of people know about edging.
Yeah.
So that's like getting your partner
Ooh, this
to
is
like,
learn. It's a
Yeah.
learn worthy moment for myself also.
ooh, you want to learn a little something? Okay.
Teach me, babe.
So erotic sexual denial. It's not like edging. Edging is like
What is edging?
bringing your partner almost to climax,
Oh, and then like
and then,
pulling
like,
away?
stopping.
That's fucking like blue balls.
but then eventually you encourage them to finish. Like eventually you're like, okay, now I'm done fucking with you, and that's a good time.
Like a tease
It's such a tease. It's so like hot. Like when you're like right there.
when you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've only ever done this with one partner, and I was like, whoa, this
Was
is
he
different.
the one that was doing it,
She.
Oh. Excuse me, my God.
She was like, wait, I don't want you to come yet. And I was like, whoa, wait, but I'm there. Like, I'm about to. And
Right.
she's like, not yet. And I was like, whew, spicy, but I like
Mental.
it. Like, it's
Mental.
definitely a control thing.
Got
It's cool. So if you can get with that,
Yeah.
take it another step. And the sexual denial is like where you can't even pleasure yourself, and your partner won't pleasure you until they see fit. So they will turn you on. So you got to use like chastity belts or like be tied up in a state where you can't do anything about
this
it.
Raunchy shit right here. Okay, she coming out the fucking
Oh, if you're
wood.
into it.
Right. I love it.
I've never worn a chastity belt ever,
Right.
but they do have these things. And I don't know what they're called, where you can be like bonded to like a whole apparatus situation. And I would definitely love to
Like
try
a
that.
circle, like a
Yes. I want the full circle and spin me upside down. You know the vibes.
Okay, all right.
Let me find out you a 50 Shades of Grey head ass.
I am. I did read the books.
She was like, oh, let me put this in the notes.
Right.
But yeah, so it's a way to spice it up in the bedroom. But I think taking the edging steps first, seeing if you like that, and then go full on like, no, you don't get anything until I say so. What are your weekly intentions, Jay?
My weekly intentions are being more conscious. Just being more conscious of the space and the energy that I'm allowing into my space and my universe. I think so often, we get caught up in things of, oh, this is stressing, or work, or family drama, or whatever, right? And it's so,
taking it all in.
It's just like, and also things that are taking away from you. So I think when you can be conscious and mindful of like, this is where I want my energy, this is where I want my time. I'm being intentional with this amount of time for work and this amount of time for myself and this amount of time for others. I feel like it's like, it's a change in the trajectory of like, wow, I can really be myself and give to others the way that I want to give to people.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
You cannot pour from an empty, and I am notorious for overextending myself. I will tell everyone yes.
You have said that several times.
I will literally like, oh yeah, I could do it. Yeah, I could be this.
And then you're everywhere.
And then I'm just like, literally like crackhead in the corner, like drain, just like,
and you're like, I have things to
battery
do for
on
myself,
red, and I'm just like,
but I can't.
Absolutely. So yeah, just being more intentional with where I put my energy, being intentional with my goals and like the things that I need to get done within, whether it's a monthly goal or a yearly goal or a weekly goal, just really staying on top of it, because it's like we can do things, we just get in our head of like, oh, I got to do this and it's like, keep your eye on the prize, honey. Focus. You got it. That's my intention for the week.
Watch where we're putting the energy. I think ours kind of go together.
Yeah.
My intentions for the week are slowing down because same thing. We're in a constant state of, I got to do this and I got to get that and I want to get here and, oh, but I want to be helpful to them and, oh, they need me here and just being more mindful of my work-life balance. I'm in 24/7 work mode. I don't really take days off. Ever. Even my days off, I'm like, oh, but I can answer a client real quick. So, I run my business and then right now I'm like working another job until the end of June. So literally I work every single day. Yeah. But I can still find a balance. And I think lately it's been blurred lines where it's like work. And then I want to have fun and I want to see my people. So I just like stuff it somewhere that probably doesn't make sense. And then I'm like, 2 hours of sleep? Yeah, sure. That's fine.
No problem.
No problem. I can do it. And no, I'm not 19. I cannot do it.
Yeah. And it affects what you give to others.
The quality of my work, like the quality of my time with my people.
Right.
So I need to find the balance.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. So
I hope so too.
Tune in for the next one. Tune in next time. You got a lot of heat.
Okay. And goodbye.
And cut.